Exactly 4 years ago today, Lia, the richest jailbreak player, hit 1 billion cash. Yup, that was 4 years ago. But 1 month later, she quit jailbreak even though she got her own spaceship, which is one of the most rarest vehicles inside of all of jailbreak. But why? Well, there's only two main reasons. One of the reasons is due to college, of course, and she is still in college. The other reason is, well, a lot of OG richest jailbreak players quit. You see, once jailbreak started to focus more on vehicles back in 2021, there wasn't really much of a point to play jailbreak because no one actually cared for vehicles and nobody cared for seasons. Now the updates that jailbreak will do for the next few years is just season vehicles and adding vehicles, and that's basically it. A true meaning to even play this game anymore is kind of gone because the game won't really receive any big features like some updates back then used to give us. Back then the updates would actually be gameplay updates, and now they're mostly just cosmetic. This drove away the OG community of jailbreak and brought in the car community. And today, every single season, the car community glazes the vehicles.
Such an amazing car! Oh my god, look at the pointy parts! Oh, I love the engines, mate!
Yes, I do love the exhaust pipes. I believe this is a 49 engine.
And the exhaust pipes are 37 years old.
But not only that, Asimo completely regrets giving Lia the spaceship because she quit a month after receiving the spaceship because, I mean, at the end, she wasn't even using it. And today, the Lia spaceship vehicle is still in the file, sitting there doing absolutely nothing. It's hardly used, and the moderators also use it here time to time, and there's kind of no point to it. As well as that, the vehicle is not even tradable or buyable. But the good news is that Lia will be returning this summer to jailbreak for a little bit. And together, we have a very cool big video planned for you guys. So if this video reaches 2,000 likes, we'll go ahead and release it early. And let me know if I should make Lia play some other Roblox games rather than just jailbreak because we have quite a lot of videos planned. Now let's be honest, the Lia spaceship is kind of useless in the game. It's not as rare as you guys think it is. The moderators and the YouTubers, whenever the testing server opens, literally buy it and fly it around because it's, I think, now 100,000 cash rather than 1 billion. So any of the testers and YouTubers in the testing servers can literally buy it. And I mean, the Lia spaceship is kind of just sitting there, pointless, doing nothing. So why not make that vehicle available to us?
What?
Let me explain. Back in 2021, Asimo talked about adding a $100 million vehicle in the game because all the OG rich players were quitting, and Asimo did realize this. And even today, he still talks about it. Now, as you can see from my cash, I have 100 million jailbreak cash that literally I have not used for the past 4 years, and it's been the exact same amount ever since Lia quit. Because when Lia quit, I also quit grinding since there wasn't really much of a meaning, since all the vehicles I already had, all the items I already had, everything in the game I already had. So what is the point? Because this has been a complaint for the past many years, and that is why seasons came along, and that is why hyperchromes came along, and that is also why trading came along to fix these things and to accommodate for it. So why not make Lia's spaceship, just leave it how it is? It's very cool already and should be left how it is, but why not give the Lia spaceship to us as well and just rename the text to 100 million players? Unless if Asimo watches this for one of the mods and they literally decide to delete the Lia spaceship forever. I think having a vehicle that's $100 million, that is a literal spaceship that's Lia's, would be very cool and honestly very easy to install for us. And I don't even think Lia would mind since she does not even play the game at all and hardly ever returns or even uses her own spaceship. I mean, the last time she logged in, she hardly really used her spaceship much since the controls are a little bit wonky of mobile. I mean, the controls are everywhere, so mobile players have it very difficult. And it's also extremely laggy, like you literally can't play jailbreak. But the real question is, how come the other bridge players that surpassed Lia and jailbreak cash did not get their own vehicle or even noticed by Asimo? I just hit my head on my mic while saying that. I mean, if Lia got her own spaceship, then these rich players would also deserve their own, right? Back then, Asimo and BadCC had to literally try to verify if Lia hacked on mobile at all or not. And of course, hacking on mobile, especially Apple devices, is impossible unless you have an Android. So they verified that she literally grinded for 3 straight years with 0 life to 1 billion cash and rewarded her with the spaceship, whereas all these other rich players have no way to verify them. I mean, they're all PC players, and them hacking is kind of, well, we would assume they probably did. And a lot of them also opened safes, traded some cash through trading. A lot of them are mostly not legit with their cash, whereas Lia kind of stood out with only grinding on mobile. Now, will those jailbreak players ever even have a chance to get their own vehicles or even noticed by Asimo? Probably never. And the sad part is that auto robbing has been back for quite some time, and some new hacks for Jailbreak come out, so there's genuinely no way now especially to tell if those rich players are legit. Maybe I should bring all of the rich players together, including Lia, and have them all PvP. Comment down below if I should do that. But since it's been 3 years since Asimo has talked about a $100 million vehicle, making Lia's spaceship the $100 million vehicle makes a lot of sense. It is basically like the blade that got removed, and let's be honest, this is the last vehicle the majority of Roblox Jailbreaks community was actually hyped for. It was beautiful, it was very unique, it was completely brand new, something completely brand new from other vehicles. It stood out. It was literally the most amazing vehicle. We didn't even ask for it, but they gave it to us. And the LIA spaceship is basically very similar to this. It has the exact same sounds and everything. This alone was honestly one of the best jailbreak vehicles in history that was taken away from us. Never forget what they took from us. And honestly, I don't see a reason why they shouldn't do it. Lia wouldn't mind since she barely plays. All they need to do is change the text to 100 million player and make the vehicle $100 million for us. Now, a lot of brokies are obviously gonna go, but that's not fair! I wanna drive it too! As long as you're not a brokey, you can probably drive it. I'm joking. I'm not joking, actually. But honestly, myself, I would probably trade it to you guys to be able to drive it here and there. $100 million vehicle in Jailbreak has to happen. It can spawn literally right here. And Asimo even said that it would be hidden around the map somewhere. Honestly, myself, I would buy the spaceship for $100 million. I mean, it's basically exactly like the blade. Maybe like if they made the height much higher, then it would definitely be worth it. The Lia spaceship for 100 million has to definitely happen. And as well as that, we'll finally have a vehicle that's going to be way more rare than the Lia spaceship. Obviously, the Lia spaceship is only available to Lia and sadly the Jailbreak moderators. The $100 million vehicle will also bring back a lot of OG players from back then. I mean, they have all this cash, they'll definitely return. And imagine the update thumbnail, bro. It would look so cool. A spaceship vehicle for sale? So many people would actually play the game for this. And the OG community of Jailbreak will actually return. Even if it's for a little bit, they will return. And I mean, after they quit back in 2020, it's just been all vehicle communities.
Such an amazing car!
With this live event, a lot of OG Jailbreak players have returned. So as long as they keep doing OG updates, a lot of the OG community will come back and stay. Because usually for live events, a lot of the players don't usually end up staying. For example, the 2020 live event had 500,000 concurrent players breaking Roblox records. But after the update, not many people actually ended up staying. Especially for the 2022 live event where they had about 200,000 concurrent players, and after the update, it was completely dead. And this time for this live event in 2024, they had about 170,000 concurrent players, and even after the update, the game had about 70,000 concurrent players, which is something that has never happened before, where players actually stay after a live event. There's definitely a pattern. Every time OG updates happen in Jailbreak, a lot of OG players return to the game. So as long as they keep doing OG updates, a lot of the OG community will keep coming back, which is in the end very good for Jailbreak. But Lia will definitely return this summer. We're going to be doing some cool videos together exclusively for all of you. And hopefully this year we can get this Lia spaceship to be a $100 million vehicle for all of us as well.